Welcome to Cebu City. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England, travelling currently from the Philippines back to UK by land and water over a year and a half period. It's only 3 weeks I've been out backpacking. I'm in now Cebu City. Now I got here late last night and this is the first time I've had a chance to get out and about. Now when I woke up this morning it was hoying it down. There was heavy rain, but a couple of hours later the sun is out, it's shining and it's hot. So Cebu City, where is it? It is here within the Philippines, and having been here for 2.5, 3 weeks in the Philippines, traveling down from Manila, this is the first place, city, that I've actually got excited about. There is so much history. The city is really modern. I saw a sign earlier. No, you came here, thank you. I saw a sign earlier saying they're trying to make this place the new Singapore. So there is so much to see around here, and this place is the start. This is Magellan's cross. Oh, this little statue. So this place is where Ferdinand Magellan placed the first Christian cross in the Philippines, April the 21st, 1521, and I think it's in here. But this is the little area that it's in. Nice little park. Now there is a little bit of confusion online to see whether this is, trying to get away with photographs, whether this is the real one or a fake. Oh, there it is. Try and get in. Lots of Instagram pictures getting made. So they don't know if the original cross is inside and the outside is more modern, or there is scholars that say the original cross was taken out after Magellan's execution over here. So they don't know if it's fake or not. Oh, look at the ceiling. Oh wow. There's a couple of statues over here. Oh, there's a city hall. That's handy. Yeah, a couple of statues over here. One over there. No, you okay, mate. One over there. One is bound to be Magellan. So when I got here last night, I had a quick look online at the reviews for the hostel that I'm staying in, which is really nice, which I'll show you later on. Who said reviews were going, this is a bit of a bad area, a lot of homelessness and a bit rough. No, it's not. It's actually quite nice. I felt safe coming out last night. So this guy here is Sergio V. Osmina Jr. Got a little smirk in his face, isn't he? Pointing to somewhere. Pointing over there. So the other guy must be Magellan. Or maybe not. So he was the first guy, Mr. Ferdinand, to come over here to the Philippines. Who's this? No, that's another guy. Vincent Rama. There's no statues of Ferdinand Magellan. I mean, they've got a big thing about his cross over there. So when he first landed, all this was sea. A lot of the land's been reclaimed over the years. But I think it's time for me to take some photographs. So I did do a little bit of research and I had a little idea of where I was going to go to today. But if you have been following me, I do get distracted so easily. And I've just seen a sign saying entrance. So I'm going to have a go into the entrance. Especially when there's security. Hi, how are you doing? So we've got towels at the front for women to cover their shoulders. The Reflexology Centre. Oh, there's a cathedral. Lighting a tall or tape candle is prohibited to prevent incidents. Oh wow. So people are lighting candles. Don't know why. So I'm just seeing a sign saying this is the Cathedral Santa Niño. Oh, there's a lot of candles being lit. Richard's Right Wing. What's a museum in there? There's a lot of tourists. It's the first time I've seen tourists in a city in the Philippines apart from Manila. Oh, look at that. Santa Niño, Magnet of Love, and the Synodal Church. It's beautiful. There's a sign, so I'm never wondering. I think there's a queue as well. Okay. Service in there is absolutely packed, and there's a guy at the front that just said no filming at all, no pictures, no cameras, especially video cameras. Just a nice area, look at all that lot. Wasn't really expecting this. Now today is a Saturday, so there'll be a lot of Filipinos coming around the area, coming to see this place. I have seen a lot of Westerners, especially in the hostel, which I've not seen throughout my time in Philippines since Manila. Got the Dutch people, got the British. Nice to have a conversation. Yay! But no, this is really nice. Is that the right word? Nice. So I'm calling it a cathedral, but it's all on the maps as Basilica del San Niño. But a quick history is founded in 1565. It's the oldest Roman Catholic church in the country. It's the first time I've been around tourists. It's nice. Right. Let's have a little wander to the next place. As I'm leaving, I've just seen this sign, which is interesting. This was built on the very site where the image of the child Jesus was discovered by a member of an expedition led by Legazpi in 1565. So then they built this. Well, it's been destroyed a couple of times. As always with this country, earthquakes, fire. Hello. Right, back out. Right, that place is throwing me off a bit. I did have an idea of where I was going to go, so there it is. It's hard to believe, like 2-3 hours ago this was just soaking wet. So I'm going to head this way towards the port to the next place. Well, I was meant to be heading that way, but then I saw a bit of green. I went, ooh, what's around here? Now this, I've just discovered, is a cathedral. It's only because it's on the sign there. And it is hidden by trees. So I'll try see if there's a way in. And then just down there, which is the green bit I saw, there's a statue of a guy sitting down. Now there's a lot of construction work going around the city. So it looks like it's trying to get some modern buildings. Oh wow! Oh, exit only. Hi. Look at that. Oh wow. I mean, that looks like the original building. It's a nice little park. Oh, bit of a sign. Oh. $12.30. Anything in English? Well, that's the entrance, I should have gone through. No pictures and video taken. I'm going to have a little wander in. Can't take any pictures, sorry. So although the sign says no video or taking pictures during mass, there isn't a mass going, but the guy in the door wasn't too keen on me taking videos. Did take tell me to take my hat off, which I did. I did take a photograph of the sign to give you a bit of explanation about the church, which is there, bit of history. Let's go and see this statue of a guy sitting down, unless he's stood up again. Oh, no, there he is. Just round here. There he is. Let's have a wander down. It does look like there's gates everywhere that you can't get into it. It's a shame. Let's get a bit of a close up of this guy. He's obviously sitting down because he's important. I can't even see the sign from here. He's got a lot of tattoos. So I've just had a quick look at the map, and it says this is, and I'm trying to read it out, Raja Humabon Monument. Just going to try and get a bit closer. Oh, that was straight through the railings. Like I say, it looks important. Right, I'm getting distracted again. I'm meant to be going down that way down there. And what I like most about this place so far is everything that you need to see is walking distance. The hostel I'm staying in is just further on down that way, I think. Oh, there's the side of the cathedral. Wow. So yeah, I'm going to head towards the sea, the port area, which is where I'm meant to be going. Stop getting distracted. Without realising it, because the cathedral is just up there, the next block up, and my hostel's just there. Didn't realise it was so close. Wow. And now I know where I am. I can carry on. But I know round this corner is where I saw the sign for them trying to make this the new Singapore, which would be impressive. And there's the signs there. Journey with us in our quest towards a Singapore like Cebu City. And you can see there's a monorail, and then next to it is welcome to Cebu, Singapore Lake, Cebu. Wow. Oh, look at that bridge over there. I'm just I am quite liking this place. And again, I've been distracted because there's a big park over there, which I wasn't meant to be going to. But hey, I want to go to it. So I'm now in the park. I had to walk all the way around to find the entrance. It's just behind us. This is it's the Plaza Independence. So on the map there is a memorial to the Japanese-Filipino friendship. There's a big sign as you walk in saying no vendors, so you're not going to get people trying to sell you stuff. Little butterflies everywhere. Oh, little dance. Unfortunately, I couldn't take any videos of them dancing because of the music. YouTube and music, they don't like it. So this is the Filipino-Japanese Memorial, dedicated to the Filipino and Japanese war dead during the last war. Time has taught us a lesson that no gains have been achieved by victories in war. On the other hand, peace has brought about love and brotherhood amongst the peoples on this earth. Never a truer word spoke. So there's a little fountain there. It's quite nice and peaceful here. Little lake down there. Another memorial there. Which is really nice. Peaceful. And hot. So hot. And this is the Manuel Lopez de Legazpi Monument. And if you've been following me, you'll know I actually went to Legazpi, the city that is named after. There doesn't seem to be anything to say that this is the monument. I just got it from Google Maps. Got a light at the top, so I assume it's lit up on night time. Oh, there it is. And that is the place. I mean, I'm still in the park. That's the place I'm really heading towards, which is the Fort San Pedro. Big signs, Cebu. But I'm actually going to go further on down here because there's more to see. Again, getting distracted. Now this is, I am impressed with this. This is the Cebu Veterans Memorial. Wow. In fact, there's a sign on the thing itself. Cebu Veterans Memorial. This memorial, an eloquent oblation like hands reaching for the heavens, soulful in supplication, stands for the noble living and the noble dead, whose dreams and hopes shall in the end hope find reward in an enduring freedom from all kinds of tyrannies, suppressions, fear and want. That's nice. Now across the road over there, and I'm not going to go to it because I don't think I've got the time, is the National Museum of the Philippines. And it's unusual because when you get a national museum of a country, it's usually in the capital, but it's in Cebu. Wow. Can understand why. But we're going to now head towards where I want to go, which is the fort. And I'm finally here. No distractions. This is Fort San Pedro. Big old area. So a sign there, Fort San Pedro, described in an official report of 1739, is triangular in shape, made of stone and mortar. Wow. Right, let's go in. Oh, right, 30 pesos to get in. So it's 30 pesos to get in, get a little ticket, and it's a nice chance to get rid of all your change that you jingle jangle in your pocket. Oh wow, so this is the fort. Is this it? Oh no, stairs down there. So a bit of history, built in the early 17th century under the guidance of the Gatsby. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people around here. So it dates, the original structure, which is right around us now, dates back from 1738. I'm going to go towards them stairs. Just try and find out. Oh, there's some stairs there. Oh, look at that. Wowzers. Right up these stairs. So this is the oldest triangular bastion fort in the country. It's been used for various things over the years, over the decades, over the centuries. Oh, it's bigger than what I thought it'd be. But it says it's been used for various things, like an army camp for the Americans when they took over. Oh, nice little view. It's also been used as a zoo and governmental buildings as well. So it says triangular, so it goes from there to there to there and back. So that's the triangular. And obviously you're going to have a walk around. So that's where I was before the park. So I'm now at the other end. So the other triangular point. And there's not really a lot written down about the place inside. Most of it's from what I've read online. Oh, there is something. A Bastion, la Conception. Don't know what he's doing. There's a little thing that says tip box. As I got closer, he got closer to the entrance, so I assume he's a performer. Yep, still standing there. Oh, there's a statue down there. Is that part of the fort? And again, this was built when they had sea around here, so again there's been a lot of reclamation of land, so this would be at the sea point itself. There's a lot of people doing some dancing everywhere. This would have been the sea down there. I'm back at the original point where I walked up the stairs, and this was the first place I came to. There's a load of people at the time around here, so I thought I'd come back just to see what is in here. And I know there's not to be a lot. Yeah, there's not a lot. So these things are there for the short people to stand on, like me. To have a look out, shoot the enemy. Go back out. That's quite a nice place, that was. You've got all the Instagram of people. Look at them. This obviously is the touristy end, which is all around here. Traffic is a lot less busier than what I thought it would be, and I feel safe. Like I have done everywhere in the Philippines, but this is it's a different level. You have got security everywhere. I really like. Oh, there's a statue. I think I've seen it from up there. Hello. There's one of you always making all that noise, it's him. So there's a statue just through the trees. Let's have a wander across. Now this is either Magellan or Legazpi. And there is a sign. It's Legazpi. Yay! That is 50-50. Wow. When I came in to the park, I didn't really see the entrance properly. I was too busy looking at a map. But look at that. So to my right is the fort, and in front of me is heading towards the ferry port where I was last night arriving. And I know there's nothing down there, but I'm gonna have a wander anyway just to show you the sea. I've been up and down this road trying to get down to the sea, but unfortunately it's all ports, you can't get to it. So I thought I'd head towards the bridge, which I believe is that way. Let's see if I can see some water. Right, I've come by the river, but just behind me is the building that's wrapped up like a Christmas present. That's cool as anything. Got a little ribbon going all the way around. So here's the river. There's a lot of construction work going on, but there's the bridge. It's a big old thing. There's an island in the middle of the bridge, I think. You can't get too close. Traffic and so I don't know what they're building down there. So I've seen some water. That's the sea. So I'm going to head back into the centre that way. Behind me is the building. That's a Christmas present. And I'm now in. Now according to the map, this is called the Senior Citizens Park, which is perfect for me because I'm not far off. Look at that. I thought it was a superhero, but it's not. It's get a bit closer. Wow. And yeah, there it is. Santa Niño Chapel at Senior Citizen Park. That sun is getting down. Shows you how long we've been out. The sun's starting to come down. Get from the back. What's the church? Wow. And that was Cebu City. I'm outside the City Hall, basically where I started off from this morning. I've done a massive loop, the whole historical side. The main city centre is all the way down that way. Not even looked at it, but I think this video is probably long enough. Plus the fact, even though this is a daily vlog, I've still got my normality things to do. So today is laundry day. Woo woo! I get all the exciting jobs. Hello. No, you okay? Thank you. So I'm now going to head back to the hostel, see if I want to Magellan's cross, if it's real or fake. I've enjoyed it. This has been a really, really good day. Full of things to see, full of things to do. It's a shame there's a few people that I met in the hostel this morning who arrived last night were leaving. Just been here for one night, not seen anything of this place, which is a shame because there is plenty. Now I'll get back to the hostel and I'll give you a quick show of what £7 a night will get you. It's just a couple of blocks down this way, and this is the hostel. We'll have a wander in. Cheers. Stairs. There's a restaurant, little chill area around here. Nice little map of the area. Hi. So this is the room.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right. So it's a bit of a mess. There's all my stuff down there. You've got a shelf, you've got a plug, you've got...
Got everything.
It's got everything.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mind all my stuff.
It's not bad for £7 a night. Now I know I have been too long because the battery in my microphone's gone. So apologies for the lack of any sound towards the end. And I leave tomorrow. It's only been 2 nights I've stayed for. Go somewhere new tomorrow by bus. I think I've been given a recommendation by one of the Filipinos I met in the hostel this morning. So I'm going to take him up on his recommendation and go there. If you want to find out where it is, you're going to have to subscribe. And if you've liked this video, press that like button. But until then, next time, bye bye for now.